Consider the 3 points. Plot each point and form a triangle ABC. Find the length of each side of the triangle. Bleh. Verify if the triangle is a right triangle. Okay. Find the area of the triangle. Okay. Well, if it's a right triangle, the area will be easy. So here's what we're going to do. To make this like slightly more interesting. Well, no. Let's put it on a grid. I made this take longer. Oh my goodness. No, I don't want that grid. I want an actual graph paper. Graph paper. That should be the right size. Okay, good. So let's put our axis up. And let's plot these points. -2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1. All right, there's our triangle. So that's going to be a 3, 4, 5 triangle. Sure looks like. So, I mean, this is nice. We don't have to, I'm not going to use the distance formula to find that. They're right next to each other. We can just look. So then we actually have to find those distances. So let's see. And what's kind of cool here is if you actually have the points graphed, like you don't really need to do all the math. Like you can just see that little triangle there is 2 and 1. So that side, oh wait, what? That side's going to be √5. Did I graph these right? -2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1. Then why am I getting that side is the square root of 5? 1 squared plus 2 squared. And this is 4 and 2. Is this just a different right triangle? It's not a 3, 4, 5. I thought the only hypotenuse was 5 as the hypotenuse had to be that. Anyway, that's interesting. But no, that's right, because then that's the square root of 20. Because you get 16 plus 4. So that's the square root of 20. So that length is the square root of 5. That length is the square root of 20. Which means that wasn't 4. That was the little part. That was 5. And now that makes sense because now we have the square root of 20 squared plus the square root of 5 squared. That does indeed equal 5 squared. So that is a right triangle. And that makes sense that you don't need, if the hypotenuse is 5, you don't need the other ones to be 3 and 4. That makes sense. So we got square root of 5, we got square root of 20. And so now we just find the area. So the area is going to be 1/2 times the square root of 5. It's 1/2 base times height. So it's 1/2 √5 times √20. Which is √100 over 2, which is 25 times 4. Oh, yeah. Square root of 100 is 10. So it's 10 over 2. So the area is 5 as well. The area is 5 and the distance is 5. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. The area is 5 and the distance is 5. Don't need to question it. That's what the math is. The reason it seemed maybe a little weird is this is 5 centimeters squared, whereas this is like just in centimeters. So yeah, there we go. It's not a 3, 4, 5, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be a 3, 4, 5. Very nice.